This white family is taking a family Christmas portrait while their adopted black son looks on with pity. At that moment, the mother calls the boy over to the family to be in the photo, so he awkwardly squeezes himself in. With one click, the young man felt the warmth of home for the first time, and things finally started to move forward. The boy's name was Mike, and he was huge. Although he had just turned 16, he was over 6 feet tall and weighed over 300 pounds. His father was out buying cigarettes, and his mother was a drug addict who had lost custody of him to the government. In just a few years, Mike changed schools 11 times and was even adopted by 7 or 8 families, but none of them treated him like a real member of the family. Whenever he heard his current adoptive parents discussing him, Mike knew it was time to leave. From then on, the laundromat became his new home. Leftover popcorn from the stadium bench was all he had to eat, but no one would have guessed that this seemingly odd street kid would become a star. What's even more amazing is that this is a true story. On a rainy night in early winter, Mike stood shivering on the road in a thin, short-sleeved t-shirt. The Toy family was passing by, so the man rolled down his car window, and asked Mike where he was going. Mike said he was going to the gym. After hearing this, the man who would later become his father could not say anything else and left. But the kind-hearted Mrs. Toy felt more and more bad because she knew that the gym was already closed. She immediately asked her husband to turn the car around and went to Mike's side to ask why he wanted to go to the gym so late at night. After many questions from the lady, Mike finally said that he was staying out of the cold there. Anna then asked if he didn't have a place to sleep tonight. Mike said yes at first, but when his soon-to-be new mother insisted, he shook his head no. Then Anna turned and looked at her husband. He then immediately realized what she was planning to do. Mike got into the Toy family's car and drove home with them. As soon as he arrived, he was amazed. It was the first time he had seen a neighborhood with so many beautiful houses. The first night, Mike had to sleep on the couch, but it was the most comfortable couch he had ever slept on. When she returned to her room, Anna couldn't sleep. She began to worry that she had invited a random young man into her home. She was worried that Mike would steal something, but her husband calmly replied that she always knows what she's doing. The next morning, when Anna came downstairs, all she saw was a neatly folded blanket on the couch.